Remember my words, Andrew. I'll be with you in 2 ticks. Swap Shop, Saturday Superstore, going live, live and kicking, plugged into what the children were saying and doing. There's probably no other sector of television that is so in tune with its viewers.
Right, we are recording. Here we go. 3, 2.
Well, that's not bad for something that was dreamt up to fill the gap between sleep and grandstand. And 20 years later, it's difficult to imagine the shockwaves that were felt in 1976 when children were encouraged to phone in live on network television. And it's probably because Saturday morning television has never ever put up the barriers between itself and the viewers that it is such an accurate barometer of social change. Swap Shop, Saturday Superstore, Live and Kicking, Going Live, all of these shows plugged into what the children were saying and what they were doing. There is probably no other sector of television that is so in tune with the viewers. Well, one last request. Would you swap this documentary for computer battleships or something to do with Hazel O'Connor? I think you know my phone number.
Sorry, Nick. Could we do it again, please? Nick thought we were doing the other, so we're resetting. Do it again, Noel. That's exactly the same. The outro again.
Right.
For camera.
You've got 9 minutes.
Stop counting.
It was 11 before you did that one.
Right, we're recording. Okay, here we go. 3, 2.
Well, that's not bad for something that was dreamt up to fill the gap between sleep and grandstand. And 20 years later, it's difficult to imagine the shockwaves that were felt in 1976 at the idea that children would be encouraged to phone in live on network television. Well, Saturday morning television has never ever put up the barriers between itself and its viewers. And that's probably the reason why it is such an accurate barometer of social change. The Swap Shop, Saturday Superstore, Going Live, Live and Kicking, always plug in to what the children are saying and doing. And I've forgotten the next line.
And it's the children who decide.
Yes, well, I was going to do the thing about the sector, right?
Right, still recording from the top.
I liked the first one.
Right.
Well, that's not bad for something that was dreamt up to fill the... Sorry.
Okay.
Well, that's not bad for something that was dreamt up to fill the gap between sleep and grandstand. And 20 years later, it's difficult to imagine the shockwaves that were felt in 1976 when children were actually encouraged to phone in live on network television. Saturday morning children's television has never put up the barriers between itself and the viewers. And that's the reason why it is such an accurate barometer of social change. Swap Shop, Superstore, Going Live, Live and Kicking, plugged into what the children were saying and doing. And it means that probably unlike any other sector of television, Saturday morning children's TV is in tune with its viewers. Oh, one last thing. Is there anyone out there who would like to swap this documentary for maybe computer battleships or something to do with Hazel O'Connor? I think you've got my phone number.
Are there any more?
Do you want to do the intro again?
Oh, give me 2 ticks and yes, I will. Oh, stop it! Stop it! In 1976, I presented a magazine for this show. 20 years later, they're still at it. All right, I'll have a go. Hours. We've got
3 hours. Forget the house part.
It's such an unusual situation to be hurrying to record something because you're going live. It's sort of it's a bit of the reverse.
Are you happy to do it?
Yes, please.
Right, still recording, everyone. In 3, 2, 1.
In 1976, I presented a children's magazine programme from this very studio. It had phone-ins, cartoons, competitions, guests. It was just a little thing to replace Flash Gordon and Champion the Wonder Horse. It was scheduled to last 12 weeks. Well, 20 years later, they're still at it. The children who used to watch me on the multicoloured Swap Shop have now got children of their own who watch this programme. And really, not a lot's changed. The set's a bit different, the fashions have altered. But basically, we've all been watching the same show for the last 20 years. So how have the BBC got away with it? Well, I think it's time to explain.
That's great.
With that.
I feel happier with that one, if that's okay. Right, yeah.
Yeah.
Now, have we got a clear on this? Okay, just check it back now. That must be the doorbell. Got 5 minutes left, everyone.
All right.
There we go, just waiting for the clear.
You happy with
That was fine, absolutely, yeah. That last one was great.
Thank you very